The price of Bitcoin is on an absolute tear, 43K. And finally, a sense of relief for those of us that suffered the last couple years eating ice cube sandwiches. Now we could finally eat some steak. But will the surge continue? Will Bitcoin break its previous all-time high of $69,000? Well, a lot of this has to do with the potential of an upcoming Bitcoin ETF. And it's becoming more real each and every day. BlackRock received $100,000 in seed funding for their Bitcoin ETF. And this just in discussions between US Bitcoin ETF issuers and the SEC have advanced to key details. So at this point, it's not a question if, it's a question when. And when these ETFs are approved, what could it do to the price of Bitcoin? Well, according to CryptoQuant, if the issuers of these Bitcoin ETFs put even 1% of their assets under management into this Bitcoin ETF, it would bring $155 billion to the market. And this would translate to a Bitcoin price between $50,000 and $73,000. But how does this make sense? How would Bitcoin rise to this level if only $155 billion enter the market? Well, historically, the market cap of Bitcoin trades at 3 to 5 times the actual inflow. So for every $1 of fresh money entering the Bitcoin market, the market cap could increase by $3 to $5 according to CryptoQuant. Now here's the thing, this article was from over a month ago when the price of Bitcoin was $30,000, and today it's $43,000. So we're almost there at that $50,000 level. So is this news already priced in, or is there more to come? Well, it's impossible for us to know for sure, but what we do know for sure, for a fact, is that the inflow of money into these ETFs has not happened yet. So let's take a more realistic look into what could happen when the inflow actually happens. So when these ETFs are approved, who is going to buy them? I'm not, and I don't think you are either. We already buy Bitcoin. We even know how to put on a self-custody wallet. But the thing is, we are not the target. Let's take a look at generation by age. I am a millennial. I'm assuming if you're watching this, you're probably a millennial too. Maybe you're Gen Z, maybe you're Gen X. But the target here are baby boomers. They hold more than 50% of the wealth in the US. And when a Bitcoin ETF is approved, it's going to make it very simple for them to enter Bitcoin. Just as simple as buying a stock. They could go into their Vanguard account and purchase a Bitcoin ETF, or they could buy it through their financial advisor. However, when these ETFs are approved, I don't think that baby boomers are going to ape into Bitcoin. I actually think the opposite. It could take time. It could take a couple years. Right now, I'm assuming baby boomers aren't so bullish about Bitcoin. And even if they are, it is a bit difficult for them to get involved. So it will take time. And I also think that when it's approved, these financial advisors will be competing with each other and promoting this ETF to their wealthy clients. Hey, Mrs. Smith, Mr. Smith, there's this new opportunity on the market, Bitcoin. It's done very well in the past, and I think there is a lot of potential for it. Why don't we just keep it small? 0.5%, maybe 1% will allocate to this Bitcoin ETF. And maybe the wealthy clients say yes, or maybe they say no, but at least it's on their mind. So I do believe that over time, from this market of baby boomers, trillions will enter the Bitcoin market. However, there is a category of people where I see the money coming in a lot faster, and that is family offices, financial institutions, companies, people that already understand Bitcoin, people that already want to buy Bitcoin, but there are too many complexities. Creating the exchange, creating the wallets, securing the wallets, taxes, regulation, lack of liquidity. And a Bitcoin ETF would solve all of those problems for them. So in the short term, no one knows where the price of Bitcoin is going. But in the long term, money will enter. And the only direction I see for Bitcoin is up. So DCA, have a great day.